So it would appear that madness spreads all over the world. And we'll come to that in a second when we speak of this tragic event that's happened in Australia. But first of all, let's check on him. He was literally awake 10 seconds ago. I think he does it on purpose. I think he knows I'm going to film him. So I'm not sure if he's pretending. But no, that's him. He has been awake. But obviously it just got too much and he's gone back to sleep. But anyway, straight into the meat and potatoes. Let's bring this up. This is absolutely horrendous, by the way. This is 2 police officers among 6 slain in Queensland siege. Now, it would appear that this is some people who were radicalised. Now, this is something that you don't hear about in Australia. You know, they usually got their heads well and truly screwed on. We don't hear the same sort of things that we hear happen in the US happening in this country, and they usually bang on it, bang on the money. But look, 2 young officers were among 6 people killed in an execution-style ambush and siege at a rural Queensland property. They didn't stand a chance, the police commissioner says. Constable Matthew Arnold and Constable Rachel McCrow were shot dead in the line of duty at, I don't even know how to say that. Is that Waimbilla in the Western Downs? 4 police officers were initially shot at while visiting the property about 300 kilometres west of Brisbane in relation to a reported missing person on Monday afternoon. Constable Randall Kirk suffered a gunshot injury and was taken to hospital. Kirk has received surgery for his wounds with shrapnel removed from his leg and side. Constable Kaylee Brow escaped the scene but was also taken to hospital as a precaution has since been released. Arnold, 26, and McCrow, 29, died at the scene. Police said Alan Dare, 58, was an innocent neighbour who was also killed. The 4 officers had been following up on a missing persons report in New South Wales involving Nathaniel Train, a former school principal who was last seen in Dubbo in December last year. Police confirmed about 2 a.m. local time that a further 2 men and a woman had been killed at the property in a confrontation with more officers shortly after 10:30 p.m. There had been a siege and specialist officers and Paul Air had been involved, police said. Train, 46, and his brother, 47, were believed to be the men killed, along with a 45-year-old woman who made the ultimate sacrifice. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has offered his condolences to the loved ones of the 2 police officers and local man killed. 3 lives cruelly cut short. It is indeed a devastating day for everyone who loved these Australians. Albanese said this afternoon, and our hearts go out to those in the grip of terrible grief. We know that this news has fallen hard on a close-knit and caring Queensland community. There's a lot more to this story. It does go on to say sort of the timeline of events, what actually happened. It would say that the officers were shot around 4:30 p.m. Monday. There was an emergency declaration just shy of 2 hours later, and then the first 3 deaths confirmed at around 9:45 p.m. And then there was a second confrontation around 10:30 p.m. 2 men and a woman are shot dead during a confrontation with police, ending the siege. But like I say, I'm talking about this because, again, it just shows that this madness that we're seeing is seemingly just, it's everywhere, isn't it? Let's bring my beautiful face back up on screen. And look, just nowhere can escape it. I don't know what's going on at the moment, but you know, what is contributing to this madness? And, you know, it says that they're radicalised. If you'd like to know more about this case, please do let me know in the comments and I'll follow it through and we'll touch on it a bit more. But for now, it's just to give a little bit of respect and a nod to the supporters of the channel. I do know there are some of you from Australia, and look, you know, we cover a lot of US cases on this channel. That is purely because the vast majority of people on this channel who support her, around 87%, are from the US. But I fully appreciate every single one of you. And the numbers in Australia are creeping up, and I would like to touch on other cases. And if time permits, my biggest issue is with notifications. YouTube notifications are crap. And sometimes I'll do a video and you guys won't even see it. And then I'll get an email saying, could you cover this? Or you haven't mentioned this. And I'll think, I have some time ago. So, you know, we will cover whatever you guys want covered. But I just felt that this did deserve a mention because this is so out of the ordinary. This is not something that you would expect to hear coming out of Australia. Not at all. But my heart goes out to the family, the friends, those that are left behind. Rest in peace. And hopefully this was something that was dealt with on the day, swiftly and done. And there's not going to be any reverberations from it. But until the next one, I'll catch you all in the next one.